Man, I am actually kind of sad right now. No one, and I mean no one, cares. I'm kind of in my feels right now because there's just a lot of people who, I don't know, I think a lot of people are trash in comparison to me. An artist is always grateful for his appreciation of his works, but I'm receiving no appreciation. That ain't okay. If I'm not receiving no appreciation, something about the people is unhealthy. Besides, I make some sexy fucking music. My music, I want it to sound like a mixture of love metal and sex metal. And I managed to pull it off, right?
Y'all some retards. I hate you all. I've been nice to you. I've given you love. I've given you hope. I've given you the things you need. But you know what? You're not making me smile. You treat me so badly. You ignore me. You treat me like garbage. I don't love you.
I have risen above.
This is painful, dickhead!
Well, I want pepperoni. 1v1.
Here's a paper towel. Here's a paper towel. Clean yourself up.
Well, all of us here at Pod Awful are mourning the loss of a good friend of the show. Somebody who, I'll come out and say it. I'll say it right now. Not a perfect person, but honestly, if I had to boil it down, somebody who I could consider one of my best friends, a listener of the show, a beautiful woman, a mother, a provider, a strong woman. We lost her, and she was a dear friend of mine. And her name is Diana Steinfeld. This particularly hurts because Diana was murdered. Somebody killed her. Okay? It was not only taken from me, from us, from the world, from her family, her poor family back home in Canada, who had to travel, by the way, to the United States to see their daughter in the hospital one last time. Diana was found at the bottom of her stairwell at her apartment building a few days ago. They took her, they rushed her to the hospital. We've got a photo of her here in the hospital, one of her last moments on this earth. As you can see, she's battered, broken, beaten, contused. There's blood everywhere. They had her on life support. They had to put her in an induced coma. Somebody we know did this to her. We weren't being so nice to Diana. And I think it was short-sighted of us. For those who did not catch last week's episode in the premium section here, we learned that Diana had gone down kind of a dark path. She'd done some dastardly things to another friend of our show, a guy by the name of Ruphio Pheonix. I'll just start it off by playing his final thoughts, his message to Diana's spirit.
So I think about at least an hour ago, I had found out through someone else on Facebook because, well, okay, apparently Diana Steinfeld, the woman who was doing some, we had some less than nice conversations.
If you don't know about the hashtag the twirl, it was released a video by accident on my stream, but maliciously and on purpose by Diana peace be upon her spirit, she released a video of him that he recorded specifically for her on his webcam of himself twirling around fully nude with his little butt. I want to say this politely because of the heavy nature of this episode. His wing chung was out, and it was flaccid, and he spun around, he twirled, and it flew everywhere, and then he dabbed. He did a dab, and I accidentally played it on the show. I was fooled by Diana into doing that. So that left some pretty bitter feelings amongst all of us, I think.
Apparently, she passed away from having a coma, or at least an induced coma.
At least an induced coma.
Never wanted this. Never fucking wanted this.
Who would want something like this? Now, and I know what a lot of you guys are thinking. Didn't Ruphio say a lot of terrible, horrible things just last week that made it sound like he wanted exactly this to happen?
Oh, you can go ahead and go right the fuck to hell. Kill yourself. Fuck you. Oh, we're going to fucking war. Meaning, you're going 20 feet under, and I'm gonna fucking dig that grave before you throw you in with some fucking Molotovs. We're going to fucking war, bitch. Fuck you. Because you're a woman, you get away with shit. Guess what? Wartime, you're gonna get fucked up for this shit, and I'm gonna take care of this. Fuck with me! Game on.
People do some shitty things and say some awful things when they're fucking mad or upset or fucking butthurt. It just happens.
It just happens.
You know, I told her, pretty much go die.
Yeah.
Assholes out there gonna, use that out of context from, just general perspective. They don't have a fucking clue. I would never want her to realistically leave this earth and leave behind family members that she has that care about her. I'm tired of people that I either suddenly meet or just, end up knowing for a longer span of time. Tired of them always being the ones who die first.
I'm not saying Ruphio definitely killed Diana. I'm not sure if he's got a way to get to New York quickly and back. He's only in Maine. It's not that far. Realistically, he easily could have done it. There's plenty of a window of time and opportunity in there, according to the investigators. But there's somebody else it could have been. Easily. Somebody who apparently has been feeling a lot of guilt and a lot of remorse over this whole thing. He kept messaging me about it, and I kept saying, dude, just calm down. Let's not talk too much about this. It's a very sensitive thing. We keep our mouths quiet for a little while. Everything's going to be fine. Like, I don't know. He just seemed to be freaking out a little bit too much to me. And believe it or not, the other guy involved in all of this is the bad boy of TikTok himself, Eric Martin.
So why do good girls like bad guys? I had this question for a real long time. I've been a bad boy and it's plain to see. So why do good girls fall in love with me?
Eric, take it away.
So, in recent light of the events that have occurred, it has been an absolute tragic start to finish. I had a conversation with Jesse to where I've asked him multiple times, like, hey, what the hell happened? Talk to me, something. And all I get is, I'm not going to talk about it. Shut up and nothing's going to happen.
That's exactly what I said before.
I find it extremely strange that Jesse went to visit, then with what he said in chat.
I did go and visit Diana, and I was there moments before she passed. I was there I was only over there for about 10 minutes, maybe max. And as far as we know, she was in the hospital only a few hours later.
When it came to the issue where I was like kind of under the implied accusation within chat that I had something to do with Diana, I was greatly offended, to say the least. I cannot help but wonder what the hell actually happened to Diana. It's put me back in a very dark place that I don't want to be in. it's putting Angela, Harding in a very bad mental place, along with Ruphio. We're all suffering right now. And I'm not going to just point out and say Jesse absolutely did something. I don't know him well enough.
On. Don't try to
there
throw
are
the blame
people
at
that
me.
think otherwise or think he's perfectly okay. I would be court-martialed by military law and by civilian law. So I can get hit with 2 sets of legal points at once. So the average person who says gets 10 years in jail, I get 20, 30 on top of that. Friday at 10:50, I said, we got to talk about things. His reply was, about what? My next reply was, they are worried it will come back to me and Ruphio if something happened. And he's like, nothing will come back to anyone as long as we keep our mouths shut. And I'm just like, okay.
I think he's totally misconstruing what I was saying.
So
there.
I'm confused as to what even to say to him.
To a person from the outside, it sounds like you guys had an agreement. I understand you're denying that and you're saying that that's not the case. But I'm just giving you my interpretation.
The truth is, there's men, there are women, more often so women. It is a fact by research that they get off with a lot of things when they shouldn't. That doesn't mean if I take these legal measures that there won't be a repercussion to her, especially since I'm using the military. It's sexually harassing a soldier.
I don't think you're disrespecting a future U.S. Army soldier.
A reserve soldier. 2 things. Number 1, Eric is a trained killer. He's a soldier of fortune. And he's basically a living weapon. We've seen him with a blade. We've seen his martial arts skills. He's a karate master. He has a black belt. We know for a fact he's worked with edged weapons. That's number 1. That's the first elephant in the room. Eric and Angela have broken up. I think we've all kind of assumed for a long time now that Ruphio and Angela have a thing going on. Ruphio certainly doesn't hide it. Draw your own conclusions from that information. All right, Rufio's going to come in here, and things are about to take a turn.
I think the better question is how would I be able to afford that after an expenditure of $2,200 into a gaming tower for piece of gaming.
I think the real question is, where'd you get $2,200 from?
Even just leave the state of Maine.
If you're on SSI,
nobody's suggesting that you went there, man.
I don't trust anyone anymore. I can barely trust my friends. I hate leaving this house now. I honestly don't want anything to do with women or relationship at all. It's changed from relationship to relationship. I can barely get across that I even want to exist near my parents, which bothers me because they currently help me to take care of my son. That's a real pain. As a father of one, that's a pain. That is a royal burden.
Jesse,
to
the
tolerate.
greatest guy, they're saying in the chat room. Thank you.
That, Diana is dead. That I would have never legitimately wished upon her.
She was a smart girl that had, a future ahead of her.
I can't disagree. We all do. We're all still young. I'm only 29.
She's not now. She's dead. She has no future now.
Tell him, Scott.
That's not what I meant. I'm saying us that are still alive. We still have a lot of ahead of us.
She doesn't. She's fucking dead.
I don't know how to word everything.
Or anything.
But you know how to get someone killed, yeah?
No. And as for Ruphio, he's surrounded by this entire thing too. I feel sorry for him.
Well,
he's autistic.
What? Bum bum bum. I don't have one of those.
And I have to run after Ruphio now.
What's that?
I have to run after Ruphio.
He has to run after Ruphio.
Why?
Because he just left the apartment and
Yeah, go
He
get
was
him.
crying.
He was crying.
Go get him.
He was crying.
Yes.
Holy shit. Rufio ran away
Yeah, go get him,
crying.
man.
I'm trying to find where he went. I went outside without a fucking jacket in this weather.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. And you didn't even know you were waiting for it.
I'll tell you something else about myself that I don't really talk to anyone about. Honestly, internally, I don't feel right being a guy. Nope, only girls, but I don't feel right having a dick.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen!
I know. I'm just...
Eric took this moment of Ruphio running away and crying to come out as being trans. Now, I saw a little theory in the chat room that maybe Eric went and got rid of Diana. He broke up with Angela, got rid of Diana, so that he could be with Ruphio when he finally transitions into being a female.
Boy, do you even know? Oh my god, I am fucking Jesus at this game. Let's go. I didn't get the earlier match, but I probably wish I should have. Oh god, shit, I got hit by my own shit. Fuck, that was not intentional. Alright, let's go, come on. Give me that pro aim skills, bro.
Those pro aim skills.
Eat a turtle, boy. Eat a turtle! Eat a turtle! Let's go! Eat a dick! Give me my points.
Wow. Okay.
Let's
So
go.
if you don't know what's
Dude.
going on here, he is playing this game Paladins. Again, I've never played it, but for those who don't know, in the game Paladins, before you reach level 5 on it, you play against bots. Okay? But Ruby Rocks doesn't seem to know about that thing. He seems to think he's playing against actual other players. He keeps referring to them as kids. He's talking about his own pro aim. He says he's Jesus at this game. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. By the way, 88 dislikes. This guy's a very small-time YouTuber, but there's obviously a reason for that. He's got 88 dislikes. The thing is his most viewed video at, over 1,000 views, and people are not being kind. He's deleting comments left and right. Check this out. See if I can get it to keep playing here.
I am an absolute beast. 30 kills in
Absolute
5
beast.
deaths. Yeah.
He's essentially in
I
training
am a
mode.
Sweet baby back Jesus of this shit. Let us do things. You're
Sweet
gonna die.
baby back
You're
Jesus.
gonna absolutely get shit upon. Let's go. You and your grenades can go. Goodbye. Let's go. Dude, put me in a MOBA fucking pro league.
He's not joking.
The sweet baby Jesus. Call
He's
me
not
Ruby
joking.
Rocks, aka Zeminiar. Let's do this.
Zaniniar? What is that?
Dude, I absolutely tore them up, though.
He's talking to them
Only
too. He
about
thinks they're listening
40
to him.
minutes of gameplay. Already
40
dropping
minutes.
30 plus kill deaths.
Shit.
Let's go, boys.
This is like if you went to play miniature golf with your friends, and sometimes at some mini golf places they've got that one area where you can just practice your putting, and you get it into those 4 holes, and you turn around to your friends and you go, "Fuck you, bitch! Oh damn! I've never even played miniature golf before. This shit is easy, beast mode." He's actually deleting comments, even saying that those are bots. He's trying to lie about that. He's trying to hide the truth from people out there. And he blames all of this on me.
Hey guys, I'm Ruby Rocks, and welcome back. I wish I could say that openly. I wish I could say that right now.
You wish you could say welcome back
I'm gonna keep
openly?
this really simple.
Okay, you're a simple man, so I believe it.
I have been followed, harassed. I have been almost catfished by a man. In which pictures were requested by what I thought to be a woman.
Mm-hmm.
It's turned out to be a man impersonating
and had been using a alias or an alternate account on Facebook. Yep. And in
Okay.
turn of this, my channel has seen a recent decline in video progression.
This is how Ruby Rocks, aka Ruphio Pheonix, got the green screen he is using in this video.
Yo, what's up, guys? I'm Ruby Rocks. Sorry, I had to turn up the light in my bedroom. It's, light. I don't do that shit. Alright, anyway, so I'm about to go and head out and head up to Walmart because I need to figure out a way that I will be able to manage a green screen effect. Just got in the car, and my mother, yeah, I know, it's totally not random that I'm the only person.
Holy shit. He just got in the car. He turns the camera. It's his mom! Ruphio does not drive. Ruphio instead gets driven around as a 27-year-old man, 28-year-old man. He gets driven around by his big, fat mom, Tony. Okay? This is awesome.
Oh, I'm totally not the only nerd who does this. She ends up taking...
Ooh.
But yeah, you totally, called me off guard, and I was, taking a picture for my thumbnail for this vlog here. And what did you ask me just a second ago?
So what you taking a picture of?
Oh, you can say that a little louder for me?
What you taking a picture of?
These nuts.
Wow.
Let's get going.
I would never talk to my mom like that. I say a lot of insane and bizarre and sometimes cruel things to my mom, but I would never do a D's nuts joke to her. That is sick, man.
That's fucking right! Ah! I am a troll! I am a very healthy troll! This is cancer! Ah!
I don't want this. No way. There you go. He's a gremlin.
What did you just call me? I nearly dropped my phone. Evil.
Don't
At least
get
you
it
know
wet.
where I get that shit from, so.
Don't get them wet. Don't feed them after midnight.
Don't tell him not to get me wet. I'm never gonna get laid.
Ew, don't talk to your mom about getting laid, okay? Maybe your dad, never your mom.
I don't know. You know what, Mom? If I ever get a girl, I promise you, she won't have no kids, and I don't want no more kids.
We got
So
one.
she best learn to go to the doctor and get a fucking Mirena or have her tubes tied, because I won't do it. You know, we aren't supposed to. Our ejaculate is supposed to have ejaculate to it.
No, you would still have that. It just wouldn't have the tiny swimmers.
No, man, I'm glad I got a boy for a kid. And I'm glad that God blessed me with good cum. Mom's like, I want a grandson. And I'm like, all right, hold on. Here you go.
Well, that's never going to happen.
Wow, his mom calls him out and says he's never getting laid. By the way, he's got a kid, and she says that. She still thinks he's an incel.
I paused this shit. Why? I'm insulted. Lady, do you realize that I am adorkably hot and handsome like that? Like,
Oh no! Dude.
really dark? That'll, like, green out? No. We want something like...
He doesn't want purple in his bedroom.
Black doable? Actually, no, I shouldn't do that.
He wants to know if he could use black to do green screen. He literally does not understand why green is used in green screen. You know, it used to be blue screen. When I was growing up, they used blue screen, okay? They used it on Star Wars. They used blue screen. And then at some point, they realized blue's in a lot of shit. You know, there a lot of people have blue eyes. A lot of things are blue. But you know what's rarely on a person that you're trying to put in front of something, rarely the color green. So they changed it to green at some point. And what you do is there's a thing inside the video editor that lets you select a color and say, I want all of this color gone from the screen. And then it's left transparent. And then anything you put underneath that will be seen, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna honestly say this right now. We're probably gonna go with a white. Or actually, no, I have to stay.
We're probably going to go with white. Your face will be gone if you use white.
Mom, chick,
Yeah.
yeah, you old hag, bring me cake. Subscribe to Ruby Rocks, Marco. That's right, I like you. So yeah, we ended up getting it, and now we're gonna be heading to go pay for it. Stuff and things. So I'll see you back in the studio. Hey guys, I'm Ruby Rocks, and welcome back.
And what color did he go with? Ladies and gentlemen, he went with blue. Okay, now, again, we've been discussing the glasses. He wears blue glasses. So it has keyed out a good portion of his shirt, his entire eyeball area. His hair is now gone because he's in a blue room. His lighting is mostly blue. So this is the end result of his green screen. He went with blue.
So, yeah. This is awesome! I'm green screen. Oh shit, I peeked it. Fuck. Well, anyway, I'm green screening, bro! Let's go!
Yeah, come on. There we go. Look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, Ruby Rocks, huh? The green screen with Ruby Rocks.
And in turn of this, my channel has seen a recent decline in video progression. Meaning that the majority of my videos are rated at 100% engagement rate. Jesse.
Yeah.
Please take your views, your fan base, and just leave my channel, please. My content is gaming. I get it. You don't like that. You think it's gay. That's what you think.
Correct.
No, that's too bad. I'm sorry. Why are you even here? Would be my first question. You've sent pictures of me, very adult-oriented pictures of me to other people.
That's actually not true. I had them sent to me. I did not send them. I haven't sent any of these pictures. I had them sent to me. I received them. I was sexually harassed.
And that's half the reason I decided to choose to live as an introvert, to avoid people like you. But now I'm watching my channel go through a massive descent with its viewer in-base ratio. And normally my videos are 100%.
Somebody explain to me what the fuck that means.
You're accusing me or holding me accountable for a murder of Diana Steinfeld, a person in which you have claimed isn't real. You have stated isn't real. And that it was all a troll. I suggest you go and watch some gaming trolls and see what they think about people who joke lightly about the murder of an individual who, even if they aren't a real person, the figurative murder, or I guess what you would proclaim to be a realistic murder of...
No, I wouldn't claim a fake murder is realistic.
...of a person who isn't even real that you came up with.
I didn't come up with it.
Photoshopped and did all of...
Photoshop? And Photoshop her. I didn't come up with her. None of this is true.
This to make an elaborate, schemed lie. This video is mine. It is scripted, written, spoken, recorded, and will be uploaded by me. You are not welcome to use my video in your content.
Well, oops! Here we are. Good luck with that.
You cut this piece out. Oh, this is gonna stay public. I can strike your channel for that.
I don't want to help him.
Your fans have catfished me, posted illegally illicit pictures of my genitalia. You caused false provocation. Provocateurs would look at you and slap you with hard facts that you cannot provide a rebuttal to made of hard facts. Jesse, you are the shittiest lower grade variation of Onision, the man who has literally lost and had to give up his home due to IRS fines, in which cost and liability lead down to over $500,000. Jesse.
Yeah.
Grow up.
Okay.
You poser. Grow up.
I'm a poser now.
You're not capable of human thought in the way that normal people capable of human thought are.
Correct.
You see, I gotta point out that I'm autistic. Yet again, I have high-functioning Asperger's syndrome.
Bullshit.
That means that as a high-functioning autistic patient, a person diagnosed with this, and, who suffers from, epilepsy and several other...
Bullshit, by the way. I know we all want to believe he is autistic because that's funny, AU Gold and everything. I don't believe he is. I don't think he's diagnosed autistic. I really don't.
Carl Ulysses Patterson Schmidt had said about my son in reference, I quote, "It's okay, Ruphio's kid will turn out to be a transgendered school shooter." You literally degrade other people for false accusations, claims for slander, defamation, and you use their content without notice, even though you are in a first-party state. Under the under the mitigation laws, you are still accountable for notifying them of voice recordings or interception of voice recordings.
So he messaged me the other day. He copied and pasted the laws when it comes to recording phone calls in Maine and New York. And of course, the law says it's a one-party consent state. Now, Ruphio's too stupid to know what that means. So he sent that to me as if to say, you're not allowed to record me without my consent. But in fact, what the law says is because it's one-party consent, only one party has to give consent. Meaning if it's just me recording it, that's enough in both states. By the way, I recorded a phone call between myself and Ruphio. He called me on Facebook. Yes, hello.
Yeah, Jesse, catfishing a man under an alias and then exposing that on a paid source media network, that's messed up. That's a fraudulent and felony cause for legal action. I want you to know that much.
Who catfished you?
You.
Wrong.
You've already displayed that you're willing to run anonymous subroutines, as well as
anonymous subroutines.
Yep.
Do you even know what that means?
Jesse.
Yeah.
You need to leave my content alone.
Ruphio.
For my personal needs.
Ruphio.
Had an alternate bias or alternate alias to get a hold of from me under the association that I was under the impression that this was a woman who had requested it.
That's not me.
Person interested or paid or influenced by another man, a content provider on the internet, would want me and to see my flaccid penis, and then you would slanderize me for that. Nonetheless, your genuine distaste and just disgusting speech against people of disability, against people who are real people, human beings, motherfucker. This is not okay.
I don't think you're acting much like a human being right
Targeting
now.
a shit ton of other people who have stopped chasing their pursuit for financial endeavors. I would like to get off of SSI by eventually monetizing through YouTube.
And I gave you more views.
Yes, you brought more views. But
You're welcome.
Nothing but negative reaction to my channel, Jesse.
You're welcome.
I do not applaud you for your garbage.
You're welcome.
This is not okay.
I've told you this multiple times, as you've also made a valid effort and an overstepped attempt to, you got me fucking stuttering because how stupid you are. And Autistic is about to show you exactly how fucked you are.
Just degrade and defame and slanderize and steal, theft other persons or peoples and parties of various and varietable.
Did he almost say? Did he just say?
Amounts of content to use for your own shit that is not acceptable, that is unapplicable, and is not a good thing. And I don't want anybody seeing me. I can't not voice my opinion, and I don't know what to do here. I've contacted a lot of people, and I'm doing everything I can to tolerate the amount of abuse and harassment and just defamation, everything I'm taking from this pod awful guy. I don't want him a part of my life anymore. He just wants me to quit my fucking thing that I have built up to so far. Would like to continue pursuing. You know, he's made an attempt to join the Twitch thing, I've banned him permanently, and it's just not enough. He's sent even more people sending his links to my thing on YouTube. He's sent my, he basically sent God, I don't know what to do, man. I'm not gonna quit, because if I at 250 subscribers beat your fucking channel that has like what 5,898 subscribers, dude. If I beat you, then if I triumph as surviving you, then I will have moved over you, man. In the last I think 12 hours, I haven't been able to sleep for 36, maybe more than a week very well. I can barely eat. The stress is eating me alive. It's hard to even do anything in terms of in content. I'm losing sleep. I'm losing my nutrition over you. At this point, I'm pretty much losing my content because of you. You've stolen my content, used it unauthorized. Pod Awful TV, you're human trash. You pretty much degraded my content so that nothing is 100 anymore. It's all 50 or below. There's only 1 or 2 videos out of the 176 videos, or 174, over 100, almost close to 200 videos that are now useless for any form of monetization. You want me to quit? You want me to go away? You want me to be the next victim like Gavin McGinnis, the man who had been famed, had made money? Dude, I'm a disabled adult. I'm on SSI. I have autism, bipolar, epilepsy. I am human. I'm a diagnosis of a rare, just kind of weird thing called human nocturnalism. I'm a diagnosed character with eye and retinal deficiencies. I am a person with real problems who wants to, even so, with all of that ahead of me, I want to get off of SSI because I have a skill that I can provide a career to, even if it's small. Okay, I can move away from this, pay taxes, and get as far away from SSI as possible. You're stripping that from me. You're trying to stop me from being able to even pursue that. And at this point, my landlord, she may come up at some point because of how much noise you've caused me to make. I may lose my fucking home I pay for, asshole! You have done this to a person with 200, less than 300 subscribers. Someone who makes, even so, more views than you. Diana Steinfeld, guys, is not a real fucking person. She's fake. He admits this way. If you pay $12 to podawful.pizza, at this point, go pay it and find out. Pay $20 so he doesn't hide it from you. If he ups it again, pay more to find out exactly what he says about me. This is atrocious. I have gone to the cops. I've gone to legal district attorneys. I've gone to massive lengths to find a way to fight back. And he's still going. Dude, he's used my content, tried to cover my watermark. He's taken my intro and used it on a TV in his videos. I've copywritten and claimed that video. He has still yet to respond. I don't want to help him. This motherfucker is hurting me as a person. A disabled individual extorting me for penis pics and sending them to 17-year-olds and other people that I know in real life. The people here on this fucking Ruphio Pheonix profile. Me, motherfucker. And I refuse to give up, but I gotta be honest, I'm looking at my butterfly and I've really contemplating suicide at this point, man. You've pretty much stopped me from making a career, endorsing what else I do in attempts to build a monetary fund and income otherwise from other places. Please help. I don't know who to reach out to now. I've tried to reach out to officers. They literally have told me they can't fucking point me in any case or direction. I'm gonna have to wait till after Christmas, where it may become invariable in the court of law. And at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and go fucking insane. I am an absolute torture magnet. I play that game, Call of Duty, all the time, and I suffer through really bad shit said to me on there, but I push it aside because I know that I can block them or remove them or move away from them or leave the lobby and go away. On YouTube, I can't do that. And my only defenses are in legal affairs, and that costs a lot of money, and I have very little money. I can barely afford something for my good old son. He's 6 years old. And I want, at this point, to just end it, but I can't willingly do that because I want to win. I want to keep going. That's a thing about us gamers. When we fight back, we keep it up because we know eventually, these people will give up or these people will stop if we really fight hard enough. I have had migraines. I can't eat well. I can't think about eating well. I don't often get the right amount of liquids in me, so I'm not hydrated at all. In fact, I'm still sweating from not doing anything, really. This is how much stress I'm going to. I'm getting zits and I'm sick. I'm just scribbling at the nose, dripping and all because I was sick from this shit. My family's getting sick from this shit. Fuck my content at this point, dude. My son is involved. My 6-year-old boy is involved. There's not a damn thing you've done that's right. You've handed me my case. And I just gotta wait until after Christmas to fight back. This is painful, dickhead! You don't deserve to be on the internet if that's what you do. I'm tired of this. I can't use my YouTube now. I can, but I don't have a want to right now. Like I'm going to, because I have a responsibility to my subscribers, as I've stated. I don't want to talk about you anymore. I don't want you near my channel anymore. My name, my penis is on the internet. You Google it. Google Ruphio Pheonix. You'll find that shit on Imager. Yeah, that's how bad he is. Man, this is enough. Help me. Help me find a way to fight back against him. I want other people to be safe from what I'm suffering now. As a disabled adult of high-functioning autism, epilepsy, bipolar, and other problems that I've managed to control over the course of my life. And I am trying so hard right now not to just completely end my life because of him. God, help me, please.
Hey, my loves. I never thought I'd have to say this, and I can't believe I have to. My best friend and brother, Ruby Rocks, is being bullied, blatantly bullied, and treated like trash. And I'm sorry, but if you feel the need to bully somebody and to treat them like garbage, you are low. You are very low. You are a piece of dirt. Okay? I don't appreciate anyone treating my best friend and my brother like garbage and bullying him and thinking that that's okay. Leave him alone. Leave his YouTube channel alone. Leave his Twitch alone. And I swear to God, if I find out who you are, I will do anything and everything I can to make your life a living nightmare. You are ruining my best friend and my brother. You come after me, you will regret it. Continue to come after my brother, you'll regret it even more. I'm not one to fuck with you, fuck with my family. I will take you out personally. That man means the world to me. I've known him since junior high. He's my best friend in my family. He's my mi familia.
He's my mi familia.
Keep it up and see what happens. We will take you down. My brother will, and so will I. I do not appreciate what you've been doing to my brother. There's something wrong with your head. You shouldn't be a YouTuber or a Twitch fucking streamer because you're a bully. You are literally a bully. Stop bullying people. But if you can't stop bullying people, then you know what? You need help. You need a lot of help. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't normally do this, but Ruby Rocks means a lot to me. He's my brother. He's my mi familia.
He's my mi familia.
I love him deeply because he's my sibling. Not by blood. But that's okay. Help us stop this person from bullying. He might come after other people. We need this to end. We need this to end now. So Ruby Rocks, I know you're listening to me. And I know you're out there, bro. Send me this kid's info.
Pod Awful, Jesse PS, hello.
Get him blocked.
I did comment my name on this video. She deleted the comment.
And we will block him and ban him and get him banned. We will report him for abuse. And I know a lot of my supporters and my subscribers will do the exact same thing. This has been Star Rollins, the gaming vampire.
By the way, you hear that? Da, da, da. You think she's got a baby in the background there, right? I mean, that would make sense. I don't know what that sound is, but ooh boy, is it very creepy that we're hearing. I can tell you that much. It don't make any sense that we're hearing baby sounds coming from the weird, creepy old unfinished shack that Star Rollins lives in. And I'm not kidding about that. Go through her videos. She lives in this weird plywood shack.
Okay, bro. I love you very much.
Thank you.
And I will see each and every one of you all in the next video. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, comment down below.
Stay positive.
If you're
stay
right
awesome and a ninja.
behind us to get this
And as always, without further ado, be entertained.
kid banned. And if you have a Twitch channel, ban him on Twitch. Okay?
Okay.
Let's get him
That's fine. By the way, ban me on Twitch. That's fine.
banned. I love you guys. Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye. The guys, that is the gaming vampire. Star Rollins, aka Raven Rose. Again, she mysteriously changes her name to Raven Rose. Been laughing about this video since the day I saw it. and this might not be funny for any of you. In fact, it might only be funny for me because this woman, this fucking fetal alcohol syndrome potato baby, had the nerve to threaten me multiple times as if she has any ability to do anything to me.
I need to talk to you guys and get this up off my chest. It's been bothering me for quite some time, and I need to say this. 2013, I was going to be a mom, okay? I love children. I adore my nieces, my nephews. I have a beautiful, beautiful 1-year-old niece. Her name is Amelia, and I adore her. I can't get enough of her, and I was super excited when I found out I was going to be a mommy. That same fatal time, same fatal year, I lost my baby.
Well, there's your problem. It was a fatal time and a fatal year. I mean, you shouldn't have a baby in a fatal year. That's like the worst time.
10 weeks in, we were getting ready to hear the baby's heartbeat. 2 days away, I lost my baby on Mother's Day, and
there you go. Happy Mother's Day, everybody! Sometimes I just rewatch this video to light up my own life, and I hear those fatal words. She lost the baby on Mother's Day.
I couldn't have been sadder. I cried and I cried and I cried and I cried. The father of my child, he didn't show any single emotion about it. He just stared at me. I screamed at him that I hated him for not crying, for not missing our child. I hit him in the chest because I was angry.
By the way, let me say that we just lost some view. I don't believe her. Okay? Now, I've got no evidence for that. I have zero evidence that she's lying about this. But I do not believe any of this. Okay? She just seems like the type to have made this up for drama. But she lives it. I mean, on her Facebook profile, it says she's an angel mommy. She's got the name of her angel babies and whatever. I mean, it's... Just keep watching.
And sad. I kept trying to figure out why God would take our child, why God would punish me and take my baby.
Maybe God's a bully. Maybe you shouldn't be so mean to bullies, Star.
And I'm hoping that just one day, someday, I'll be blessed and be a mommy. Because I love kids.
Well, they don't love you.
It's heartbreaking. And it never goes away. Pain never, ever goes away. I hope
Oh, God. Just see her slurp and gulp that snot wad. Can we watch that again? Hang on a second. Watch that.
way. The pain never, ever goes away.
Oh, sick. Hang on, I'm going to play that again and crank the volume. I'm going to make you guys hear it. I don't know if everybody's wearing headphones like me. I'm hearing that loudly for the first time. Let's take a listen. And here we go.
Goes away. I hope that
Oh man, that was a lot of snot. I think she enjoyed that.
and I want to say this.
What
to
the
my
fuck?
baby.
Okay, here we go again, guys. Let's watch this again. She just made this face, and I could watch this 1,000 times. All right, let's take a look again at this.
I want to say this.
What?
And I want to say this. And I want to say this.
What is that? What is she doing there? Oh,
And I want to say this. And I want to say this.
just say it. What is that little thing you keep doing there?
To my and I want to say this. And I want to say this. And I want to say this. And
You know, all that shaking
I
is probably
wanna
what
say
killed
this.
those babies.
I'll let you guys know when I'm feeling better. And
Good. Good.
I'll stream for you guys. I'll stream some new games. So I'm an angel mom. I'm a gamer. I'm a tomboy.
What? What? The fuck you just say, bitch?
I'll stream some new games. So I'm an angel mom. I'm a gamer. I'm a tomboy.
I'm a tomboy. What is this? What is this wrap up for this dead baby video?
And hopefully someday I'll be a mommy. So
oh my
please,
God.
you guys.
Oh my God.
Remember, mother or father, don't grieve alone if you've lost a child.
Come on, say
Reach
it.
out to someone.
Say it.
Be it me or a support group on Facebook, okay?
Okay, say it. Say it. Say
This
it.
is Star Rollins, Raven Rose, the gaming vampire.
The pain in her voice while saying that ridiculous thing. This is Star Rollins, Raven Rose, the gaming vampire.
Star Rollins, Raven Rose, the gaming vampire. Have a
Unreal.
fearful and thankful night.
A fearful and thankful night. This is your sign off. So you know Ruphio, in your travels through Maine, you ran into this guy. You kind of know him. Let's start with the beginning. How do you know Ruphio? Let's get the story.
Okay, so I met him in June of 2001, early to mid-June of 2001. I was in college at the time. So the day I met him, he's got this Phyrexian tattoo. You ever hear of Magic the Gathering? It's a card game.
Fuck no. No,
What?
I ain't gay.
All right, so, well, I happen to recognize the symbol on his arm.
Okay.
And he's standing in front of me at the soup kitchen. He's wearing a Naruto
At
headband.
the soup kitchen. So you're both
Yes.
homeless people at this point.
No, I wasn't homeless. I was, like I explained earlier, I was in college and I was going through some legal trouble.
So what is Ruphio doing there?
I don't fucking know, actually.
Because he's got his parents take
that's a
care of
pretty good
him.
question.
His parents take care of him. Society takes care of him. You know, clearly he's rolling in YouTube money, even though he just did abandon his YouTube channel.
We sit down. He gets a text message on his phone. It's like, we gotta go. My friends are getting jumped. I just met this guy. Okay? I'm like, I like where this is going. This sounds interesting. Fuck it. Let's go. So we head through the town center to his apartment complex. He briefly, when I met him, he was briefly living in his own place, which he wound up getting evicted from due to like punching holes in the walls or something. He had this bow staff that he picked up. So we kind of called him the Napoleon Dynamite of...
Yes! That is what we love. That is what we love about Ruphio, is that his entire being and life is like Napoleon Dynamite shit.
We look for these people when we get back to his place.
And we split up. I go with this other guy. He goes alone, of course. But we walk through the town center, come back. No, there's no one. They were full of shit. And the moment we show back up at his front door, like clockwork, like a scene in an anime, he walks up, staggers, and lands down to one knee, like leaning on his staff just shortly before he made it to us. There was like 5 of them, and I told them my street name, Demon, and then I beat them all up with my own staff. I'm like, does anyone else know?
Well, he is a kung fu master.
Yeah, studied in Okinawa. He says that. I knew it too when we were there, that he was full of shit about the whole his friends getting jumped thing.
Right.
So I don't know what the fuck is.
So you knew from the beginning he was a bullshitter. You could detect that, but you were like, let's just see where this goes.
I didn't think he was a threat. You know.
Well, no.
That kind of changed later.
Oh, really?
But
so do you currently think he's a threat?
I think he has the potential to go for a high score. Yeah.
Wow. Now you are a gay furry. Was he able to ever? Did you guys ever have a sexual sort of thing? Is Ruphio a furry too? Is that how you know him? Are you guys both just big fucking furry?
If he had the hots for me, I wasn't aware.
Okay.
He was pretty bromosexual towards me. I'll say that much. He was pretty
bromosexual. Okay. What about his diagnosis of having human nocturnalism? Because he claims to be human nocturnal.
Full of shit. I think he's lazy, and he doesn't have the discipline to go to bed at a proper fucking time.
Yeah.
Okay, so right around the end of the time that I was living in Waterville, April or so of 2012, he had stolen a Glock 17 containing extended mags and cop killers.
What?
At one point, I even confronted him in his room saying, just turn yourself in. This is not going to end well. They wound up retrieving the weapon. Yes, he was punished for it.
So that's why he went to jail. Because we did know he went to jail.
People, time to grow up. And I'm going to say my last words before I murk every channel I own. My last words are this. Come January 5th, Pod Awful, be expecting a gag order. If you don't know what that is, I suggest you Google it.
And 2 or 3 days ago now, Ruphio deleted once again every single thing he's got on the internet, all of his videos. So even without the gag order, I've been gagged from talking about Ruphio. You would think, except we kept an archive of the videos. We have all of his content, everything. And he put out this one video, and it's amazing. It's amazing. It's called, I Think I Just Observed Something Incredible This Sunday Night.
Oh my God, man. From where I'm sitting, what I just saw is some crazy shit. Some really crazy shit, okay? So I believe I might have just witnessed a within eye's view feeding black hole down by the Kennebec Amphitheater of Waterville, Maine. So I went down to my place where I usually just sit there, watch the river, listen to the water as it passes by. I ended up looking up to the sky and looking at the night sky, all these stars, and I noticed one in particular that caught my eye. It grabbed my attention. It was much brighter than the rest. It was also in a position where it never usually was. And I was like, that's a bit big. So lo and behold, I ended up going a little bit further, and I kind of like stared at it, eyes wide open. And I'm staring at this thing. I'm like, that's getting awfully bright. And it's doing this, like, you know, corona sphere. It has this like sphere of light emanating around it. Then I noticed a few other things. I noticed that it was kind of, you know, moving in a very odd course of pattern, like a path that was just not normal for normal life.
Very odd course of pattern, okay?
I just saw this. No telescope, no extra optic peripherals.
Whoa, 360
nothing
no
like
scope.
that. I just looked up and stared there, eyes wide the fuck open for, I think, roughly about 30 minutes. And as I sit there, I notice that the light is traveling in almost a spherical curve. And I'm like, stars don't move up and down into a crescent shape and directional path or pattern. No, they don't do that.
Yeah.
I thought, well,
Yeah.
there's only like 3 explanations for this. And one of which didn't make any sense or rational, logical explanation to itself at all.
Of course, the first time I watched this, I thought it was ridiculous too. I really did. I'm being serious here. Maybe I'm saying this because Ruphio has closed down all of his YouTube channels, his Instagram, his website. He made this brand new website. He's now shuttered the website. I am now believing Ruphio when he says this. But I'm hoping that by the end of tonight's program, you too will be ready to welcome Ruphio back into our hearts. I want to say right now, no hard feelings. Even with Diana, forget about it, okay?
I mean, or a binary star cluster. So 2 stars orbiting each other. So
Could
it's
be
either
that.
a neutron star, or that's a feeding black hole. And I thought to myself, wait, how many light years away was the last sighted black hole? Do you know how crazy this is? There are a lot of YouTubers out here who are like, oh, well, we have a brand new mechanic in Call of Duty. We got this whole, stick yourself with a needle and you're back to full health manual healing mechanic in Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Truly fucking insane, bro. I just witnessed a black hole feeding within eye's view.
Ruphio relates everything back to video games.
I'm contacting my local observatory in the area.
Wow.
I'm going to have them check it out to better back me up. By the way, I do have a job interview upcoming in a couple of days. So I may be a little bit more scarce in terms of content for a little bit, but I do have video up.
A job interview coming up. Very important stuff, okay?
It's prepared, predated. That way I won't run out of content in the meantime. But if it becomes slow over the course of time, it is because I might be working pretty soon.
He said, oh, I got the job. I'm going into work. I had the interview. We're going to start soon working at the job. And then one day, out of nowhere, on one of the videos, he announces that he's no longer working at the job. It had only been a few weeks. I mean, it had been no time at all. And he says that he left the job, that he quit. Again, I was just like you guys. I thought it was crazy. And then I read this headline. It says, possible feeding black hole discovered in the skies above Maine. This was posted by Laura Craft Bay Oneida. Laura Craft Bay Oneida. Let's see what this says about her. She's a science doctor at MIT who apparently she's into archaeology, astronomy, and adventuring. And she's in Bangor, Maine. Okay, so she's in Maine. Multiple reports coming in from observatories and institutions in and around Kennebec County, Maine, of what could possibly be a miniature black hole. And they've got an artist rendition here. Area scientist and astronomer Dr. Isaac Notwin began receiving multiple reports Sunday night, April 28th, starting around 9 p.m. Instrumentation readouts detected a surge in electromagnetic energy, but Notwin says he could not pick up a visual on any of his telescopic equipment. Now, that's very strange. It defies explanation, said Notwin early Monday morning. According to several reports, only some were able to see it with the naked eye. This has been a concern of ours ever since CERN turned on the Large Hadron Collider, but we never expected anything like this. So they're quoting Dr. Notwin here. The article goes on to say, a black hole is a place in space where gravity pulls so much that light cannot get out. The gravity is so strong because matter has been squeezed into a tiny space. This can happen when a star is dying. Because no light can get out, people can't see black holes. This is pretty interesting stuff, right? What science cannot explain, however, is why only some locals were able to see it. We spoke to one man, Nathan Relander, who claims he saw the phenomenon as well. I noticed it was kind of, moving in a very odd course of pattern, like a path that was just not normal for normal light to travel through or to travel upon, right? A path that is usually not linear is usually the kind of path that light does not take, said Relander. Sounds a lot like something Ruphio said, right? Now, I don't know who this Nathan Relander guy is, but I thought that was very strange. Nathan goes on to say, there's only like 3 explanations for this, and one of which didn't make any sense or rational logical explanation to itself at all. Dr. Notwin urges anyone else who witnessed the phenomenon to come forward. He says, we could be dealing with very special individuals. Did you see the black hole? Let us know in the comments below. I was contacted by a listener of the show. Now, I'm not going to give their name because I'm not sure what the legalities of this situation are, but I am merely acting as a reporter, and I'm merely reporting events on a public figure. But I was given access to screenshots. So this is the first one from Laura Craft Bay Oneda. She says, hello, my name is Laura. I was given your email from someone who read my article posted on medium.com about the black hole scene over Maine. I'm a doctor at MIT and study astronomy. I was sent a link to your video about your sighting. It really is an amazing find. I'm not sure if you have seen my article, but if you would like to read it, and she gives a link. I spoke to a local astronomer for the article, I guess that's Dr. Notwin, and according to him, only certain individuals have reported being able to see the black hole with a naked eye. He says those who can are very special individuals, and he'd like to speak to them more. Ruphio responds, sure, I'd be happy to chat. I am willing to speak with you on this. I would like confirmation that you are not a internet bot account or troll. I have been dealing with a lot of both for the passing 5 months and would rather not. I am, however, open to speak with you if you can confirm this. Please reply back if you are not a bot/trolling. Thank you. Hope to hear from you soon. Laura responds, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, I can definitely confirm I am not a bot. I can pass a CAPTCHA test and everything, winky face. And I am not a troll. I have published findings and articles on my studies. Did you get a chance to see my work about the black hole? Thank you for your time, Dr. Laura. So Ruphio goes on to say, yes, I have seen your article, and I noticed the reference to Nathan Relander. Okay, here, let's solve this mystery. Who is Nathan Relander? I don't know if you're aware that his statement you used to quote was ripped directly from one of my YouTube video publications. I am still interested in discussing the black hole I saw with you and thought you might want a more authentic representation from me rather than attention-seeking individual. Nathan R., a.k.a. Fox Azure, has been known for this on the internet. Laura says, wow, okay, I see you are right. I will contact Dr. Well, she meant Notwin. It looks like she got an autocorrect on here. Dr. Notwin, and let him know immediately, and will edit the article with a disclaimer as soon as possible. I want to confirm for you now, according to all our instruments, you did indeed see a black hole. As of now, though, it is quite unlike anything we have seen before. Truly a special phenomenon. Questions for you. Number 1. Have you ever seen anything else unusual like this? Number 2. Do you have any issues with your eyes? Number 3. Have you ever noticed anything odd about your eyes? This includes eye color, visions, perception. Number 4. Do you have any issues such as sleep paralysis, odd sleeping habits, insomnia? Ruphio, not only has he mentioned his special eyes before, he says his eyes change colors. Sometimes one of his eyes will change colors and be a different color than the other eye. But we also know he has a disease known as human nocturnalism. Number 5, have you ever noticed any increased or unusual abilities? Number 6, have you ever suffered a memory loss? Number 7, do you have a higher than average intelligence or IQ? 1, I have seen other phenomenon of other variety, but this is my first black hole. Number 2, I have a rare hereditary retinal abnormality that causes me to have abnormal improved vision in extreme dark spaces. He's got night vision. I see more accurately in nighttime than most individuals. Color is still normal to perception. 3, I am nocturnal in part to an inverse biological instinctive clock. He says, I left a couple of these questions unanswered as I am not sure what you mean. Number 5, so he doesn't know what number 5 means. And number 5 is, have you ever noticed any increased or unusual abilities? And he also says, my IQ shows as just a little above average, however. So nothing crazy with the IQ. He just has an above average IQ. You know, just a regular sort of above average IQ. No big deal. As far as number 5, the abilities question, what Dr. Notwin is asking is, do you believe you possess any unusual gifts, whether they be rooted in the scientific, such as increased stamina, accuracy, or the metaphysical, like psychokinesis or clairsentience? Also, could you describe any of the other phenomena that you have seen? He says, I would prefer not to say in regards to the inquired metaphysics for personal reasons of safety. I'm sure you understand. The world is not ready to accept that kind of thing in current times. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe what I've just read here is 100% confirmation that Ruphio Pheonix has superpowers. I want you to know that these are exactly the things Dr. Notwin is studying, and you have nothing to fear telling him. This is exactly his hypothesis, and he is on this quest to find more people with these abilities. He believes these events are connected. I would be happy to pass on your information to him. So let's go to the final Ruphio video. We thought this one was lost forever.
In the past, I had done some really stupid shit, right? Why did I do it? Because honestly, the fuck if I actually know. The truth is, I want to do some dumb shit, right? I want to do something crazy. I want
For
to
the
do something
comedic
retarded.
response.
I want to be a little retarded. I don't want to be smart anymore. I want to be honest with you. I don't want to act. I don't even want to be. I don't want to grow up. I don't want to go to school. I don't want to go da 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 da.
I love this message. I love this. He's turning over a new leaf. He's saying, forget the haters, forget the trolls, forget all the other stuff, forget the video games even. Let's just be stupid. Let's have fun. It doesn't matter what we're doing. We're just going to have fun on our channel. I loved hearing this.
That's the truth. Like, people, I want to speak up for a minute because reality has shown me everything. It has shown me some really fucking disturbing shit. But to be very fair with you, I just want to be me. Yeah, I just want to be me. And so that's what I'm going to do. I just don't really think I should have to care. I don't think I should be forced to care. I don't think I should be forced to consign to one side or I don't want to have to choose something, right? If I don't feel like I'm comfortable with choosing something, then I shouldn't be forced or thrust onto the choice, right?
Okay, I don't know what that was.
I don't want to be a fucking boatloader. Oh, fuck that. Let's be honest here. I want to be a fucking idiot. That's what I want to be. I want to be a motherfucking idiot. Look, see this t-shirt? I have Deadpool. I have issues. Yeah. I grew up on stuff from back in like 2005. I used to love just being a fucking dork, and I miss it. I do.
Well,
I miss the low quality. I miss the low effort thing. So you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna keep the original intro.
Oh my god! Oh, I guess this is the original intro.
Because on YouTube, I remember some of the dumbest and corniest shit used to hit the media, right? And it would always be hilarious when you first saw it until people started to criticize, right? I don't care about criticism. I don't. And if you criticize me, here's my proof. All the comments are open. Have fun.
So this was an impressive move. He'd been closing down the comment sections. He turned off liking and disliking on all of his videos, all that kind of stuff. You couldn't see how many subscribers he had. He'd gotten rid of all of that.
I like over-the-top, stupid, retarded kinds of goofball nerd shit. I like that shit. I love it. It reminds me that I can be uplifted in life. It reminds me I can be positive, but also be serious when I want to be,
So
right?
there's no
I can
music
be me.
now,
I could
or-
upload me going ham in some of the edgiest games you've ever heard.
Okay, it's just some anime
Yeah.
game.
I could show you me dorking around or doing some nerd stuff with a lightsaber. You've seen that before, yeah.
Yes!
I
Holy
could
cow!
completely dork around.
Fuck yes!
I wanna do what everybody honestly hates right now, which is a regressional facet. You know, some of the dumbest shit on the world. Look, there are a lot of children in 2019 still watching the Teletubbies. Let's be real here. They watch some really, really dumb shit, and somehow they get along with it perfectly. I want to remember my kid. That's what I'm about. That's something that is so much more important to me than anything else. Corny, dumb, and redundant shit. It should be documented, and there's a reason for this. Because with any amount of hope or luck, people are gonna get a kick out of this. So what are we gonna do? What's the first thing we're gonna do on the internet? I'm gonna put my fist through a mirror.
Do it! Do it! Do it!
People believe that a mirror is bad luck. So I'm gonna punch a fucking mirror and spew dust all over the fucking place. That's what we're gonna do.
Yes.
I'm gonna break a goddamn mirror. Look, I think this honestly calls for like some jackass shit. Like I want to be the Jack Clown goofball.
Jack Clown.
Because it was the way that I was able to act
Break
on the
dancing
internet
clown.
and be, because I like being kind of stupid. And this is the place where I can put those moments, and that I can then go out in public and just be a normal individual.
But now he's gone dark. There is no more YouTube channel. He never punched the mirror. He didn't even need to do it for the bad luck. It never turned to dust like he promised. I want to see that. I want to see the Jack Clown antics of Ruphio Pheonix, and now he's gone. Again, I want to be your friend, Ruphio. I want to help you out, and I want to like you. I want my audience to like you. I want to support you. I want you to make content. I want you to make these videos. And I promise you, I will do everything in my power to make sure that nobody harms you because of your abilities. Not the government, not federal agents, not scientists, whoever it might be. I don't know. Come back to the internet. Come back to YouTube, exercise your free speech, and punch a mirror. Holy shit. Yeah, there's a blade in the sink. Oh my god. The EV1000. This is it. My last post ever. Oh my god. I'm going to cut the other arm deeper until there's no feeling and get in the tub. I fell in love with @VVRuby. Holy shit, is that really Ruphio's profile? It is. @VVRuby, and he rejected me repeatedly and then started seeing another girl after using me for my body. I can't live in this world. My blood is on your hands, Michael. She's calling him Michael, his middle name. Goodbye.